So one win for Tim Grieg, one win for David Knowles as we go into this third leg for the 250 support classes. Up and running then with his 250 third leg, and it's Tim Grieg again has made a good start. David Knowles made a left on Hickmott. Dave's in third place, and I'm off in 4, Little is in 5, and David Knowles sweeps round the outs of Tim Grieg. Will Grieg come back up the inside? No, Knowles is making his stick at the moment. Knowles leads them, and Grieg in second. Still has got the third. Hawker is in 4, Little in 5, Bird in 6. That's the top 6. They complete the opening then. David Knowles holds that second. Still has got the third. Little in 5, Bird in position number 6, and Hawker trying to get inside Bird, inside Little to go through into 4th place, but Little holds that 4th place and just about chasing Chris Still for the 3rd place position. The leading 2 getting away, and those leading 2 are David Knowles and Tim Grieg. Wide again, Little almost got through that 3rd place, Still again on the inside, Little again sweeps round the outside of that top corner, comes alongside Chris Still and moves inside Chris Still to go through into 3rd place, and as Knowles still leads from Grieg in 2nd, Little has now moved to the 3rd, still relegated to 4, Hawker in 5, David Knowles in amongst the back markers on lap to the 4th, 3 bites behind him, Little's got that 3rd, still in 4, Hawker 5, Bird in 6. They work their way past the back markers, going to the back straight for the Fumarola time. That's the lead in 2 in the 3rd leg of the 250 service. David Knowles who picks up the leg, running right in leg number 3. Tim Grieg picks up the 2nd. Little is in 3rd, Adam Hawker in 4, Bird is in 5, Chris Still has pulled out while holding 4th place. So Gary Cook is the next rider to come across the line. Race 24, the result as follows. Win for number 64, David Knowles. 2nd, number 10, Tim Grieg. And 3rd, number 91, Russell Little. 50, 9, 6, 143. 1 minute 21.28 the winning time. 1 minute 21.28. On the line then for another heat of the 500 solo support. Harland Cook again quickly away, followed by Gareth Hickmott in 2nd. Dudley made a good start. In the 3rd, Cope Stake is in 4th. Then the back straight they go then once again. The order the same with Cook the leader and Hickmott in 2nd. Tucker's got the 3rd. Cope Stake is in 4th. Coates is in 5. So no Colin Bird coming out this time then. There's Harland Cook looking to make it 3 to 3 in the heat on the 500 solo support. Hickmott's got that 2nd again. Tucker's in 3rd. Coates taking 4. Coates gets closer in 5. The main action is for 4 in 5th between Cope Stake and Coates. And Coates has got back inside Cope Stake. They can move through in the 4th place. Cope Stake again comes back round the outside. So we take that 4th as Cook is clear at the front then. But Hickmott consolidating that 2nd. Tucker's got the 3rd. Coates in 4. Cope Stake in 5. The leader after down the back straight, as he did in the 2 previous lines, starts to ease off on lap number 3, such of his lead over Gareth Hickmott in that 2nd place position. Harland Cook leads him on to 4 then. Gareth Hickmott has got the 2nd, Luke Tuck in 3rd, Coates has now got the 4th, but Cope Stake in 5. The length of the straight is the difference between 1st and 2nd in the moment as Harland Cook winds it on coming out of that final corner. Harland Cook makes it 3 to 3 in the heat of the 500 support. Coming through for his 3rd, 2nd place is Gareth Hickmott. 3rd is going to be Luke Tuck. 4th is Barry Coates. 5th is Michael Cope Stake. Race 25, a win for number 7, Harland Cook. 2nd, number 17, Gareth Hickmott. And 3rd, number 89, Luke Tuck. 8 and 71. 1 minute 17.96. 1:17.96. Marvell is the crew waiting for to get sorted out to come into line for race number 26. Coming to line finally then for race number 26, third leg of the big chairs. Can Paul Whitelam get to Matt Fumarola's time? Matt has led him by quite a way on each occasion so far. Up for the tape, so where they go, and Fumarola's quickly got away. This time Whitelam's gone away with him. Up the back straight they go, and Whitelam goes through the inside. Fumarola again back round the outside. These two locked together on that first corner with Whitelam on the inside, Fumarola around the outside, and Whitelam has your manager. As Whitelam leads in, the Fumarola in second. Marvell has got that third place vision. Oh, and the crew has gone completely over going into that fifth corner. We've got a crew completely over. Yellow flags out at the moment. I think we do need a red because that outfit is upside down. Red flags are needed. And okay, everybody seems to know what the problem is. We've got that crew turned completely. It looks like number 10. That's young Clint Blondel, who's gone over there in a big way on the entry to that pitch corner. Paul Whitelam making the best start he's made all day. He'll be cursing that because for the first time today he's got away with Matt Fumarola, but it is young Mr. Blondel who has gone down there, turned the outfit completely over on the entry to that pitch corner. We've only got 4 coming out for this restart. We've obviously lost another crew as well, but it's Paul Whitelam who's got away there. And Matt Fumarola this time has completely missed the start. He's 4th to 4 at the moment, so let's see if Matt can work his way to the field. As Paul Whitelam has made the best start he's made all day. Lee Jones has got that. So Matt Fumarola's gone through in 3rd place. Can he get through in the 2nd place? So Tom Marvell is back up, going again way back in 4th place. As Paul Whitelam leads on the back straight for the first time. Lee Jones has got that 2nd place. Look at the speed of Matt Fumarola going up that back straight, goes wide, cuts it back for the inside run to try and get inside. Lee Jones. Jones to move through into 2nd place. Jones now relegated to 3rd as Whitelam leads going up the back straight. Once again, Fumarola's got the 2nd. Jones is in 3rd. Marvell is in 4th place. So looks like Paul Whitelam's going to pick up his first winning ride of the afternoon. The check. Last that flag comes out then, but Paul Whitelam. Lee Jones has got the 3rd, and Fumarola chasing after Whitelam now. They're making it up the back straight for the final time. It's Whitelam the lead, and Fumarola holding that 2nd. Lee Jones has got the 3rd. Tom Marvell is in 4th place, coming up that top corner for the final time. It's Paul Whitelam who gets on the line. Matt Fumarola comes across line in 2nd. Lee Jones in 3rd. Tom Marvell in 4th place. Race 26 then, a win for number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Second, number 15, Matt Fumarola and Gareth Williams. And third, number 3, Lee Jones and Matt Winch. Fourth, number 33. The winning time, the quickest so far for the big chairs, 1 minute 11.53. 1 minute 11.53. Race 27, 350s, delete 4 and 184. Stevie Anderson is number 15. On the line then, the 3rd leg of the 350 solo. Look at the Dave Mears to make the start. That's exactly what he's doing. Gone with him. Richard Guest has got the 3rd. Gareth Hickmott again, not the best of starts, but squeezes his way through on the inside to move from the 3rd place and sets about chasing Richard Guest that 2nd place. Hickmott gets inside, Guest to move from the 2nd. Guest again back round the outside. These two lock shoulder to shoulder. The 2nd and 3rd places. Mears the leader. Guest holding 2nd. Hickmott has got the 3rd. Curnock in 4th. Mark Anderson 5. Stevie Anderson in 6. That's the 6th. They streamed in the back straight once again. Dave Mears start to increase the lead the front. Hickmott again looking for that 2nd place of Guest. They sweep into the pitch corner on lap number 2. Mears the leader then, but Guest holding 2nd. Hickmott has got the 3rd. Mark Anderson in 5. Stevie Anderson in position number 6. Stevie Anderson goes around the outside to go through into 5th place as Dave Mears totally in control of the front. Now Hickmott's got really close to Richard. Guest gets inside. Guest on the entry of that pitch corner. Can he hold the line? Yes, he can. He slips with Guest wide. Hickmott holds that 2nd place. They're race on the 4 this time then. Here's the leader. But Hickmott in 2nd. Guest has got the 3rd. Close in 4. Stevie Anderson 5. Mark Anderson 6. As we see Dave Mears into that pitch corner for the final time. We're looking to make it 3 to 3 in the heats of the 350 solos. Dave Mears coasts across the line, picks up the winning ride. Gareth Hickmott gets the 2nd place. Guest is in 3rd. Coates in 4, Stevie Anderson 5, Mark Anderson 6th place. Race 27 result, then a win for number 19, Dave Mears. Second, number 17, Gareth Hickmott. And third, number 85, Richard Guest. 7, 15 and 151. So is Robert Morgan. Rob Snow's already won one heat, so all he's very much in contention of getting through into the final. Up for the tapes, away they go, and it's Robert Morgan from the inside who's made a good start. Tim Neal is a wider, good start with Rob Snow's away to first. Carvill getting a dreadful start. He's back in 5th place moment. Can he work his way through the field as Neal leads him down the back straight for the first time? Morgan has got that second. Smith has now gone through in the third. Carvill goes through in the 4. Rob Snow relegated to 5. Watts is in 6. That's the top 6. As Tim Neal was a race leader coming out of that pits corner on lap number 1 then. He's clear of Morgan who's got that second. Smith has got the third. Carvill is in 4. Snow in 5. Richards in 6. Watts in 7th place. That's still the top 7 as they make their way down the back straight once again. Tim Neal the leader then needs the points of course. It's still Morgan who's got that second. Carvill now goes through inside Chris Smith to move through into 3rd place. Chris Smith relegated to the 4th. Rob Snow in 5, complete in 2 then. It's still Neal who leads. From Morgan in 2nd, Carvill in 3rd, Smith in 4, Snow in 5, Richard 6, Watt in 7. That's a 7 as Tim Neal still has a good lead. The front going to pick up its first race win of the afternoon now. Steve Carvill is looking for that second place of Rob Morgan going into the pits corner on lap number 3. The action's on for second and 3rd place as Neal seems to have it sewn up at the front. Morgan goes wide. Carvill trying to get through on the inside. They race for second and 3rd place going into that front corner for one more time then. Neal the leader and Carvill's got inside Morgan and Morgan has come to a stop while holding second place. That could be disaster for Rob Morgan. He's been in the thick of the action all the afternoon, scoring points very, very heavily. He's got disastrous engine failure there as Tim Neal gets on in line. Second is Steve Carvill. Will be tight for 3rd and 4th. Rob Snow from Chris Smith, Dick Richards and Paul Watts. So disaster there for Robert Morgan in race number 28. Race 28 result, the win there for number 37, Tim Neal. Second, number 169, Steve Carvill. And third, 189, Robert Snow. 73, and they 143 and 44. 1 minute 31 exactly, 1 minute 31 exactly. And we go to race number 29. There will be an interval after race 30. So race 29, the last qualifying leg for the upright championship. A 350 leg. Up for the tapes, they've all got away then. And it's Dave Mears who made a silver start. Alice has gone with him. Ward has got that second, 3rd place position. That's the top 3 as they go in the back straight for the first time then. Harris is at the front. Dave Mears made a mistake on that top corner, dropped back to 3rd place as Harris leads then from Ward in 2nd. Mears has got the 3rd place position. Luke Harris needs a running right here to get into the final. He needs then from Ward in 2nd. Mears has got the 3rd. Ransom is in 4th. Dowling in 5. Waterfield in 6. That's the 6th. Dreaming on the back straight once again. Luke Harris looks behind him. He's still got Chris Ward who's got that second place. Dave Mears in 3rd and Ransom gets close to Dave Mears. That's grabbed for 3rd and 4th places as Harris leads from putting up the 2 then. Ward in 2nd. Mears has got the 3rd. Ransom is in 4th. Dowling in 5. Waterfield in 6th. That's still the 6th then, and Ward's getting very close to Luke Harris. That race for 1st and 2nd place, and Ward making a move from the inside. Harris will wind it on back round the outside. Ward is taking wide on that pitch corner. Harris cuts it back from the inside. These two locked together going in the top corner. Lap number 4. Harris gets back inside Ward to retake the lead and leads down the back straight forward. And from the time Ward comes again halfway down that back straight, comes back alongside Harris and goes through on the inside of Harris to lead going in the pits corner forward. And from the time and Ward takes Harris wide. Harris cuts it back to the inside. Luke Harris gets on in right. Ward picks up the 2nd. Dave Mears in 3rd. Phil Ransom is in 4th. Steve Dowling in 5. Then Waterfield in 6th place. Race number 29 result. Then a win for number 26, Luke Harris. Second, number 61, Chris Ward. And third, number 19, Dave Mears. 182, 280. And 82. 1 minute 22.22. 1 minute 22.22. Race 30, the interval heat, delete number 8. Luke Harris has lost his foot rest. Yeah. We think it may be on this side of the track. The marshals could just have a quick look, please. We're almost certain it's on this side of the track. Sidecars, just over is in third place though. Sean Harvey needs a good ride, hasn't scored too heavily so far this afternoon. Simon Beard looking to make it 3-3 and he's the 5-minute Sidecars. It's Grieg on the back straight for the first time. Sean Harvey's got the second, Josh Goodwin is in third, Paul Moorcock is in fourth place. That's where they complete lap number 1 then. Beard is leading and Harvey. Southgate is in 5 and Sean Harvey having to go at Simon Beard on that top corner, about 2 bites between these two as they go to the back straight on lap number 2. Then Beard leads it from Harvey in second, these two pulling away from Goodwin who's got the third place position. Coming out of that pits corner, Simon Beard on the inside, Sean Harvey on the top corner once again. Holds the inside line, Harvey's got to do his work round the outside. Josh Goodwin gets closer in third as they move in the back straight. Once again a bite between first and second as Beard leads going into that pits corner. Once again Harvey coming right round the outside of that pits corner, but Beard holds it there. They're moving on to third. Harvey in second, Goodwin has got that third place position. Again now Sean Harvey trying to find a way through on the inside, but Simon Beard's leaving no gap on the inside. There's 2 bites between first and second. They move into the pits corner for the following time, and Josh Goodwin's taking closer order in that third place position. Simon Beard's going to make it 3-3 and then to the 500. Sean Harvey gets second, Josh Goodwin is in third, Paul Moorcock in fourth, Gary Southgate in fifth place. Super 500 side correction there in race number 30, and that's 3-3 there for Simon Beard. Race 30 result then, a very impressive win for number 4 Simon Beard and Anthony Goodwin. Second number 72 Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg, and third number 3 Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. 1, 2, 3 and 65. 1 minute 26.74 the winning time, 1 minute 26.74. That brings us up till the interval in today's meeting. So coming to line then for the 4th leg of the 350 solos. This is their final leg of the day. Up for the tape, so away we go. We're looking at Dave Mears, he flies out that outside grid. No delay, they come by and second as Gareth Hickmott moves his way to the second. Richard Guest is in 4th now, goes through into 3rd place and sets about chasing Gareth Hickmott. Coates gets back inside Guest to retake that 3rd, and that's allowed Mears and Hickmott to get away at the front, but Guest has got back round Coates to move through into that 3rd place position as Mears is leader then, but Hickmott in second. Guest is got the 3rd, Coates is in 4, Mark Anderson 5, Stevie Anderson almost in the crowd there is in 6th place, and leader down the back straight once again. Then it's Mears at commanding lead and Hickmott in second. Guest now getting close to the Hickmott, and that race for second and third places. So Dave Mears looking to make it 4-4 in the heat of the 350. Well clear from putting 2 then. Hickmott out in second. Guest has got the third. Coates in 4. Mark Anderson 5. Stevie Anderson 6. As Dave Mears inverts the length of a straight clear of the second place riders and moving to the pits corner on lap number 3. The last lap flag comes out then for the final end of the 350s. Here's the leader then from Hickmott holding second. Guest has got the third. Coates in 4. Mark Anderson 5. Stevie Anderson in 6. They make their way down the back straight then for the final time. And it is going to be Dave Mears who makes it 4-4 in the heats of the 350s. Dave Mears gets a winning ride. Gareth Hickmott picks up the second. Richard Guest is in third. It'll be tight for 4th, 5th and 6th places. Stevie Anderson making a big move around the outside. Goes from 6th to 4th. Mark Anderson 5. Coates in 6th place. Right, result then of race number 31. That's the 4th leg of the 350s. A win for number 19, Dave Mears. Second number 17, Gareth Hickmott. And third number 85, Richard Guest. 15, 151 and number 7. 1 minute 21.25 the winning time, 121.25. Race 32, delete number 4 and delete Mark Handley. So it's 2 wins to David Knowles, 1 to Tim Gregg. So everything to go for on this 4th leg, race number 32. Up for the tapes then for his fourth leg of the 250. Tim Gregg's made a good start, but David Knowles amazing. David Knowles gets the corner first. David's got the second. David's gone through for Adam Hawker in 4. Little is in 5. That's the top 5. They straight to the back straight for the first time. That's the crucial leg then. Leg number 4 is David Knowles, who has the balance at the moment then. From Greg holding second. The 3 abreast for third place going into that pit scored on lap number 1. As Knowles leads in from Greg holding that second. Third is getting the third. Little is in 4. Hawker is in 5. That's the top 5. We watch that 5 in the back straight once again. Tim Greg can't close the gap there on David Knowles at the moment. Knowles the commanding lead going into that pit's going to get a good scrap for third, fourth and fifth places. David Knowles takes a wide line on the exit to that pit's going to still line to line, close the gap slightly. Third out on the third. Hawker is in 5, Cook in 6. Golding is in 7, that's a 7 as David Knowles continues to dominate this fourth leg of the 250. Once again Tim Greg is very quick on the entrance of that pitch, but again takes that tight line, but David Knowles seems to know exactly where he is, leads him on to 4. The back mark will again come into play. Down that back stretch, third is up the third, Little in 4, Hawker in 5. David Knowles gets inside the back markers, pulled away from Tim Greg, but as Greg again, one last determined effort on the entry of that pitch corner on lap number 4, but it's David Knowles who wins the crucial fourth leg. Second place goes to Tim Greg. Little gets the third, Bird is in 4, Hawker in 5, Cook in 6 and Scouting in 7th place. Race 32 result then is a win for number 64, David Knowles. Second number 10, Tim Greg, and third number 91, Russell Little. 9, 50, 6, 143, 1 minute 21.44, 1 minute 21.44. And we go to race 33, delete 14 and delete number 1. On the line then for the fourth leg of the 500 solos, Harland Cook unbeaten so far. It's Harland Cook that makes the start. Hickmott again is going to wait tough, and Cook's taking the one to get away with him as they go down the back straight for the first time. Harland Cook has already stolen the march at the front, and he's clear them. And Hickmott holding second. Tucker's got the third. Cook's taking 4. Coates in 5. A complete one then. Cook dominating this final lead again. Hickmott holding that second place. Tucker's got the third. Coates taking 4. Coates is in 5. And the leader looks behind him. He's got virtually the length of a straight clear than of Gareth. Hickmott will probably ease off when he starts his third lap. Tucker again having a good ride hanging on the third. Coach State gets a little bit closer there and 4. As Hickmott leads him under 3 then with a wide. Cook leads him a wide run. Hickmott has got that second. Tucker's got the third. Coach State was in 4. Coach in 5. Harland Cook looks behind him. He's increased that lead a little bit more than over Gareth Hickmott in that race for first and second place. So Harland Cook coasting this third lap. Lost that flag comes out then. Looking to make it 4 to 4. As Hickmott starts his lap up, again hanging on to that third place. Despite the best effort that Coach takes in 4. Coach is in 5. And Harland Cook has come to the stop. I don't quite know what's happened there, but Harland Cook has come to a stop over on that far side. So it means that Gareth Hickmott is going to win this fourth leg. Now Gareth Hickmott wins the fourth leg. Harland Cook's going to have to get some points or he could lose it overall as Tuck gets the second. Coach taking third. Coach is in 4th. And Harland Cook will finish in 5th place. All marshals look for a red Allardyce cap on the track, please, as Gareth Hickmott leads the parade round of the 500s. All marshals look for a red Allardyce cap on the track, please. Thank you, as the 500s do their lap of honour. Race 33 then, a win for number 17, Gareth Hickmott. Second number 89, Luke Tuck. And third number 71, Michael Copestake. 8 and number 7. 1 minute 26.88. 1 minute 26.88. Race 34, 500 sidecar final, which should be a cracker. Number 4, Simon Beard, Anthony Goodwin. Number 3, Josh Goodwin, Liam Brown. Number 7, Barry Bennett, Hughes. Number 72, Sean Harvey, Danny Hogg. Number 152, Harland and Stephen Vale. And number 123, Paul Moorcock, with Mr. Yaldom in the chair. So coming into line in for what should be a cracking 500 sidecar final. Interesting, Simon Beard, first choice of gates, goes right for the outside. Sean Harvey comes in. Josh Goodwin has gone right for the inside. Barry Bennett's next to him. Then Aaron Vale, and then Paul Moorcock, the last to settle. He's in grid 4 with Sean Harvey in 5 and Simon Beard with first pick. Interestingly, going straight away for the outside grid for this 500 sidecar final. Just waiting for Paul Moorcock to settle down in grid number 4. Up for the tapes, away they go, and Paul Moorcock is left the line as Simon Beard has made a cracker jack start. In the second, Josh Goodwin is in third place as Beard leads, and from Goodwin on the inside, Harvey makes his move back round the outside to go through the second place. Goodwin trying to come back to inside Harvey as Beard leads him into the pits corner for the first time. Harvey has got that second. Harvey trying to come right round the outside. Simon Beard, and Harvey comes alongside Beard, and Harvey leads him, and Beard in second. Goodwin is in third. Sean Harvey hasn't won a race all the afternoon, but he's leading the final now as they go in the backs for lap number 2 then. Harvey leads them, and Beard in second. Goodwin in third. Bennett in 4. Vale in 5. Moorcock in 6. Up to 6. They come to complete lap number 2 then. It's Harvey who leads it. Vale in 5, Moorcock in 6, and Goodwin having to go at Simon Beard. For second place is Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. They're starting to pull away at the front then. Simon Beard holds that second. Josh Goodwin's got the third place coming out of that pits corner and moving on to lap 4 this time, and it's Harvey and Hogg in second. Let's grab the second and third, and Sean Harvey seems to have it sewn up at the front. He's clear going in the back straight for the follow Simon Goodwin, really having to go at Beard. Beard looking on the left and the right to see exactly where Josh Goodwin coming from, but Simon Beard's going to hang on to that second place as Sean Harvey wins the most important race. He wins the final. Simon Beard gets the second, Josh Goodwin in third, Barry Bennett in 4, Aaron Vale in 5, and Paul Moorcock in 6th place. So he hadn't won a race all day, Sean Harvey. He's won the one that counted. That was the final. Simon Beard made the start from the outside grid, made an absolutely superb start there, but Sean Harvey passed him as they came by us to complete the opening lap and raced away to win a final. So some cracking 500 sidecar action this afternoon. There were late entries into the meeting, but my word, they've added some excitement to the meeting here today, so please applaud them on the lap of honour. We've had some cracking 500 sidecar action this afternoon with some superb racing. So Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg, who came good exactly when it counted in the final, they get the winning ride. Simon Beard and Anthony Goodwin there with their second. Josh Goodwin, Liam Brown with a third. Barry Bennett, Hume, they're in 4. The Vales in 5, and Paul Moorcock finishes in 6th place. Cracking race number 34 there, won by number 72, Sean Harvey and Danny Hogg. Second, number 4, Simon Beard and Anthony Goodwin. And third, number 3, Josh Goodwin and Liam Brown. 7, 152 and 123. 1 minute 21.12. 1 minute 21.12. On we go then to race 35, which is the 250 Classic Solo Final. All these finals are straight finals. 169, 189, 413, 37, 82, 143, 73, 921. So coming out then to choose gates for the 250 Classic Final. Interesting, Steve Carvill as Simon Beard, and he has first pick. He's gone right for the outside there of the grid. That's very interesting. The 2 top picks have chose the outside so far. Rob Snow goes towards the middle of the grid. Chris Simon's on the outside of him. Giles Dismore comes in on the outside of Chris Simons. Tim Neal in the middle of the grid. And Phil Spencer right on the inside with Chris Smith inside him. Tim Neal in the middle. Steve Carvill on the outside. He hasn't been making the best of starts, but can he make the start at the farm? They all pretty well got away together. Chris Simmons has made a good start. It's Giles Dismore, but Tim Neal leads to come back to the first start. Dismore has got the second. Smith has got the third. Carvill didn't make the best of starts. He's going to sweep round the outside. He goes in that corner in fifth place. He comes in fourth place. It's Tim Neal leads the final down the back straight for the first time. Carvill now goes through in the third place as Neal leads then. But Dismore in second. Carvill's got the third. Smith is in fourth place. Simmons is in five. Neal leads then to pulling lateral one from Dismore holding second. Carvill's got the third. They're bunching up the first, second and third. They're going to be clear breath from that top corner as Neal still leads. Carvill gets inside Dismore and gets inside Neal as well. Tremendous ride there by Steve Carvill. Saw him go through from third to first. He leads the final into the pits corner on lap number 2. Carvill leads for Neal in second. Dismore has got the third and he's clear pulling away to the remainder of the field. Carvill leads into that top corner. Neal in second. Dismore in third. Simmons in fourth. Smith in 5. Snow in 6. Richards in 7. That's the top 7 as they race in the back straight on lap number 3. It's Steve Carvill who's pulling away the front, then leads them on to 4 in the 250 Classic Solo final. They lead on to 4 then. So Neal holding that second place. Dismore has got the third. Simmons is in 4. Snow in 5. Smith is in 6. So watch that leading 3 going down the back straight. 40 time final time of Steve Carvill's going to win the 250 crown here this afternoon. He can push it home out of that pits corner. Steve Carvill gets the winning ride. Second place goes to Tim Neal. Giles Dismore picks up the third. Chris Simmons in 4, Rob Snow in 5, Chris Smith in 6, and Butcher in 7, Phil Spencer in 8th place. The champion leads him round. That is Steve Carvill. Didn't make the best of starts from that outside grid, but quickly worked his way to the pack, and then on that second lap went through from third to first place. Steve Carvill leads him round. Tim Neal, Rob Snow is lap of honour. Giles Dismore, Chris Simons, Chris Smith, Phil Spencer and Keith Richards. So the result of race number 35, the 250 Classic Solo Final, a win for number 169, Steve Carvill. Second, number 37, Tim Neal. And third, number 82, Giles Dismore. 413, 189, 73, 143, 921. 1 minute 28.91. 1 minute 28.91. Over to the big chairs now for their fourth and final leg. Matt Winch is the passenger for Lee Jones. And of course, again, it's all on this fourth leg because Matt Fumarola won the opening 2. Paul Whitelam won the third leg and the quickest time for the big chairs so far today. So it's all on this fourth leg. So coming to line then for the fourth and vital leg of the 1,000 sidecars. If the winner comes from Matt Fumarola or Paul Whitelam, they were the winners overall. Lee Jones has picked up a third place each time out. Over that far, so we've got 5 crews in action. Away they go then, and it's Paul Whitelam made his superstar. Matt Fumarola's got away in second place, and this is the leg that counts because it's 2 to Fumarola, 1 to Whitelam. Whitelam leads him, but Fumarola holding that second. Lee Jones has got the third. Marvell is in fourth place. For the first time, Matt Fumarola's got that second. Lee Jones in third. Tom Marvell is in fourth place, and Matt Fumarola's closed the gap on Paul Whitelam as a race at the back straight of lap number 2. Just about between these two as they move into that top corner. It's Whitelam who leads from Fumarola in second. Fumarola's got through on the inside. Whitelam on the inside of him on that top corner. Ward chasing in second place, a fight between them as they go up the back straight. Once again, Fumarola leads. Whitelam has got the second. Jones is in third place, so if Matt Fumarola wins this, he wins it by 3 legs to 1. The last up back. Fumarola, Paul Whitelam second place. This Fumarola with the advantage going up the back straight for the follow time. Whitelam chases on going up that back straight. I think Fumarola's just got a little bit in hands. They move into the top corner for the follow time. It's Fumarola leads them, but Whitelam in second. Matt Fumarola wins the third. Big chairs. Paul Whitelam gets a second. Lee Jones picks up the third. Is in 4th, and number 34, that's Matthew Kingsmill, is in 5th place. So a tremendous ride there by Matt Fumarola, because Paul Whitelam absolutely shot out of the taste, but Matt Fumarola gradually closed the gap, and on lap number 2 he got inside him on that top corner to race away to win that crucial third leg. So that's 3 legs to 1 there for Matt Fumarola. He will win the big chair action here this afternoon. So show your appreciation. Only the 6 crews, but we've had some cracking sidecar racing here this afternoon. So Matt Fumarola, Gareth Williams come round on their lap of honour. They won the big chairs this afternoon. Paul Whitelam and Elliott, they're going to pick up the second place. And then we've got Lee Jones and Matt Winch, they're going to be third overall. And then number 34 comes round lap of honour, that's Matthew Kingsmill and Paul Sands. And then finally it's Tom Marvell with John Miller in the chair. Race 36 result then, the big chairs, 4th leg. A win for number 15, Matt Fumarola and Gareth Williams. Second, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. And third, number 3, Lee Jones and Matt Winch. 33 and 34. The winning time, the quickest today, and bearing in mind he came from second place to do it, 1 minute 09.09. 1 minute 09.09. That is 2 seconds quicker than anything else we've seen in the big chairs today, and he had to come from second place to do it. So we move on then to the 350 Solo Classic. Chris Ward, the top scorer, goes towards the middle of the grid. Chris Mackett comes in on the outside of him. Then we've got Dave Mears goes on the outside of that, looking to see where Luke Harris should have third choice of pick. He's gone to the inside, so that's interesting. Luke Harris has gone to the inside. The other 4 top scorers have gone from the middle to the outside of the grid. Steve Dowling now comes in to take his choice of gate. The stand for the last to settle. They settle then for the 350 Classic Solo final. Away they go, and it's Dave Mears. It's made a superstar. Chris Ward and Luke Harris up the top 4, going in the top corner for the first time. It's Dave Mears who leads them, but Chris Ward has got that second place. Luke Harris now goes through into third place as Ward sets about chasing Mears. They go into the pits corner on lap number 1. It's Mears who leads them, but Ward in second. Harris has got the third place, and Ward has a bit of a moment, pushes Dave Mears wide, and Luke Harris comes through from third to first. Harris Boyle's two was scrapping it out. Harris is at the front, the lead's going to the back straight for the first time. Ward has got that second. Mears is in third place. He's still on the clear of Chris Mackett, who's got that 4. Ransom in 5, going into the pits corner on lap number 2. It's Harris who leads, and Ward's gone really wide again, pushing Dave Mears well up towards the front. Ward holds that second. Mears has got the third. Mackett gets closer in 4. Ransom in 5. Rowlands is in 6. Dowling in 7. Stamford in 8. That's the 8. And Luke Harris is getting away the front. Still Ward holds on to that second place. Dave Mears having a real good go on the outside of that pits corner. Can he get round Chris Ward in the last lap? That comes out then for Luke Harris who leads in, from Ward holding second. Mears has got the third. Mackett in 4. Rowlands up to 5. Ransom drops back to 6th place. And Luke Harris leads in the back straight for the final time. It's Luke Harris going to win this 350 Classic final. Leads into that pits corner. Leads out. Leads coming all in the moment there. And Chris Ward right back at him, but Luke Harris gets on him right. Second is Chris Ward. Dave Mears picks up the third. Chris Mackett in 4. Ransom in 5. Rowlands 6. Dowling in 7. Stanford in 8th straight. So while Ward and Mears were scrapping it out there, they made a mistake, both of them, coming out of that pits corner. Mears was pushed really wide, and Luke Harris saw the gap on the inside, stormed to that gap to win the 350 Classic Solo final. I'm sure they'll come round. So show you approaching there as Luke Harris leads him round on the lap of honour, took advantage of that mistake on the top corner. So it's Luke Harris who wins the 350 Classic final there. Luke Harris on his lap of honour. Then we've got Dave Mears and Chris Ward discussing exactly what happened there as they came out of that pitch corner on lap number 1. Then we've got Chris Mackett, then Phil Rowlands, then Mr. Ransom, and then Steve Dowling and Oliver Stanford. Race 37 then, 350 Classic Solo Finals. Win for number 26, Luke Harris. Second number 61, Chris Ward. And third number 19, Dave Mears. 68, 886, 182, 280, and number 11. Winning time 1 minute 22.60. 1 minute 22.60. Looks as Stephen Green's got the inside with Dave Hammond next to him, then Mike Dowling. Interesting, Mark Giles has gone right to the outside of where they go. They've all virtually gone away together. And then Stephen Green has made a good start. Mark Giles has gone from the main three. Get the corner virtually together. Stephen Green on the inside. Mark Giles making his move. Right on the outside. Bob Dolman's got that third place. Green gets up back inside Giles as they move into the pitch corner on lap number 1. It's Green leads from Giles in second. Dolman in third. Dolman making a move round the outside of Stephen Green. Holds on to the inside line. Green from Giles holding second. Dolman has got the third down. Is in 4. Hammond in 5. Gomm in 6. The top 3 start to get away at the front. There's still Stephen Green leads them, and Mark Giles holding that second. And Green's building a bit of a lead going into the pitch corner on lap number 2. Giles has got that second, but Bob Dolman's getting closer all the time in third. And put in 2, then Green leads again. And Giles in second. Dolman has got the third. Hammond is in 4. We've got Dowling in 5 then as they make their way down the back straight once again. Stephen Green starts to pull away at the front. Dowling at the moment. He's right at the back at the moment there, so bad luck on Mike Dowling as Stephen Green leads him on to lap number 4 from Mark Giles holding up second. Bob Dolman has got the third. They're up the top corner 40 Tom again. Dolman's getting close to Giles. That race to second and third. Stephen Green seems to have it sewn up with the front. He leads into the pitch corner 40 final time. Stephen Green leads coming out of that final corner. He's the 500 Classic champion for 2016. Mark Giles gets the second. Bob Dolman is in third. Dave Hammond is in 4th. That'd be Gomm in 5. Andrews in 6, Stephan in 7, and Dowling in 8th place. So show your appreciation, they come round on the lap of honour then. This is the 500 Classic Solo final race of the day, so show your appreciation. Led round by the champion, Stephen Green. He leads him round the lap of honour. Stephen Green, the champion, led and Bob Dolman, who's finished in 3rd place. Mark Giles, he's picked up the 2nd place position. Dave Hammond finished in 4th. Richard Andrews there, come round on his lap of honour. Sebastian Stephan and Mike Dowling, who dropped it, will hold in 5th place and remounted to finish in 8th place there. Final run across the line is Andy Gomm. So race 38 result then, 500 Classic Solo Final, won by number 66, Stephen Green. Second, number 7, Mark Giles. And third, number 16, Bob Dolman. 120, 261, 22, 69, 282. 1 minute 19.62 the winning time. 1 minute 19.62 is the winning time. Right, I think everybody's gone through Park Ferme, so we can do the presentations for the Upright Championship. Mr. Gruhl is going to do the presentations for us. This gentleman here, we'd like to thank him very much for his sponsorship, not only for the championship, for the ride of the day as well, and also for vouchers for the raffle. Mr. Gruhl would like to thank Colin Sweeby and the Hayes and Southall Club for presenting this meeting here today, and let's hope we can have an even better meeting next year. Thankfully, unlike last year, it managed to keep dry for us for the majority of the meeting, and all in all, we've had a very good meeting indeed. 250s, Colin?
Yeah. That's what you want to do, Giles, Dismore?
Yes, well, he's third anyway, so...
Yeah. Oh, yes. All right.
You want to do that first, Colin?
Well, we'll do it at the same time. If he's third, he comes up first.
Okay, mate. Right, we're going to start off then with the 250 Classic Championship. Finishing in third place to go with his win in the pre-75s last week. So it's been a cracking couple of weeks for the ride in question. Giles Dismore.
Lovely to see you.
Go and stand there.
And Giles, while you're there, that is, he also gets the Rider of the Day voucher from Mr. Gruhl. That is courtesy of that gentleman. The prize money is there, Giles, and that's your voucher for Rider of the Day as well. Okay. Second place in the 250 Classic goes to Tim Neal. And the winner, 2016 250 Upright Champion, the new name on the trophy, Steve Carvill.
That should be enough.
And also have your receipt. Excellent stuff. Cheers. Thank you.
You keep it to me.
Alright, thank you.
Mine is still shoot because old gents can get the...
Now you can get interviewed by Colin.
Without help from my gunboats, no way.
Oh, he's done that before, hasn't he?
It was almost just four of us, wasn't it?
Yeah.
See ya.
No.
Okay. Okay, Bob. Right, we'll grab a quick word with the top three gentlemen. If you'd like to just stay on a minute, we'll have a word with Giles first. Giles, very successful couple of weeks for you, winner in the pre-75, third place today.
Yeah, it's been living the dream for an old geriatric old Grasstracker with very little talent. I've had a great time, thanks.
What exactly happened when you came down over on that far side? You got that race completely sewn up.
There was a wicked strong patch of gravity and it jumped on me and threw me to the ground.
That's your story, and you're sticking to it.
Yes, it is.
Well done, Giles, many congratulations. Across to Tim. Tim, delighted with your second place after a somewhat shaky start to the meeting.
Yeah, very. Yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed it. I thought it was going to rain and it's held off and we've had a good cracking meeting.
The drop of rain actually helped in the practice to stop the dust coming up, didn't it?
I totally agree. Yeah.
Again, you had one problematic ride. What actually happened there?
I think the tapes went before I was ready, so it's my fault.
And again, accounting with a one-off final, as long as you get into the final, it's anybody's final to win, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think it's good. I like it, I do, because it gets your legs like jelly, so it's sort of like, you know it's on that, and that's it. Whereas if you scored points all during the day, you can sort of like relax a little bit, but you can't with that.
Thank you very much. Congratulations on second place. Up to you, Steve.
Yeah, you're right.
Many congratulations on winning it today.
You're right up here? Yeah. Sure? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it. I love riding the BSA,
quick bike, and really it goes to my dad, because my dad obviously spends hours working on the bikes, and he just builds quick bikes, reliable bikes, so that's what's got us where we are.
Again, apart from your first race when you flew out the gate, you've had to work hard for it because you've come from the back in every one of your races.
Yeah, but that's more fun, isn't it? It really is.
Well, it's more fun for the spectators and more fun for me, yeah.
It's more fun for me. It really is. I overtook the British champion to win.
There you go, you can't say better than that, can you? All in all, a cracking day for you though, Steve.
Yeah, cracking day.
Thank you very much indeed. 1, 2, 3 and a 250 Classics. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Right, on we go then to the 350 Classic. Finishing in third place. He's had a very busy day today because he's ridden in the 350 class as well. A young man who keeps his form after many, many years on the grass. So well deserved third place for Dave Mears.
Bad news.
Second place in the 350 is Chris Ward. And the winner of this crown, we're more used to seeing him on a 250 or a 500. He's come into this class today and he's come out the winner. Tremendous ride in the final. Your 350 upright winner for 2016, Luke Harris. Do you wish to repeat that?
Yeah, Luke. Take more.
Well, he's right against Colin, isn't he? We won't go down that route.
Okay, we'll grab a quick word then. Dave, third place, you and Chris were battling it out and you seemed to get in one of his way and Luke saw the gap and came through. Is that how you read the final?
Well, I knew I had to have a good gate, change the gearing for the last one, got out the trap. Luke nipped out the inside, but like the old Wessie, it's a little bit old like me compared to these youngsters. And then Chris got the gap up the inside as well and got a bit of a wobble on, took us out wide, and that was game over then. So, but yeah, it's all good fun.
Busy, successful day, third in this, one of the 350s. Enjoyed yourself today?
Yeah, the 350 laid down, it's like riding a billiard table compared to the old upright, so I take my hat off to these old boys who ride them every week.
Well done, Dave, thank you very much. Chris, some tremendous racing, and as I said with Dave, you and him were scrapping out in the final and forgot about young Luke.
Yeah, he did sort of take us by surprise, I think, really, but no, it was a good day, so happy how it happened, really, and had fun.
And you've had some super racing again today, give 110% in every race.
Yeah, I think you got to, really, in this. If you sort of switch off, you'll disappear, so it was a good time.
And again, I think the sudden death final does add drama to the proceedings, doesn't it?
Yeah, a bit disappointed about the sudden death final, really, but but no, it was, that's the best way I think everyone goes for it, so clean slate and best man won, I think, so.
Thanks very much for having with us. Right, Luke? The biggest one of your career so far?
Yeah, it's very interesting because it's my first meeting on the upright as well. So to go from a lay down to an upright within the space of a day kind of thing is interesting. Managed to come out on top.
And obviously, like Dave said, it's so much more different to ride to lay down, isn't it?
Yeah, the mono shocks are very more smoother, and I mean on the uprights you can feel every single bump that you're going over. So I mean I've been on the speedway as well, so it's a big shock, you know. Yeah.
And the difference on the three, because sometimes you ride a 250 on the grass, 500 on the speedway, on a 350 today.
Yeah, I've had a few 350 outings last year, and I think next year we're looking to do more 350 and 500, come away from the 250s and focus on the speedway a little bit more possibly, but I've got 3 more British Championships to chase this year, so I'm going to see how they go and then make a decision at the end of the year.
Thanks very much, have with us, many congratulations. Your 350 winner, Luke Harris. Thank you very much indeed, gentlemen. Thank you. Right, on then to the 500 Classic class. In third place, this young man has been chasing titles all over this country and abroad for many, many seasons. Third place, Bob Dolman.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you.
In second place, I think his first year in this competition, he's been a very, very successful 500 solo rider for many, many seasons. He'll be delighted with his second place here this afternoon. Mark Giles. And your 500 upright winner for the 2016 season. A fabulous afternoon's racing. I think you'll all agree, a well-deserved champion, Stephen Green. Okay, Bob, another championship, another rostrum place. Delighted with that?
Yeah, before the final, I thought I could pull it off. I think the motor was a little bit too strong coming out at the start, lifted twice. Second time I had trouble getting it down, and then I lost a few metres that way. But no, fair play to these two boys. They kept the pace up, and it was hard to pick a line to, how I could gain metres. But no, fair play.
Made for a good final though, didn't it?
Oh yeah, it was all very tight on points going through, and everyone was had a couple wins, in the heats, and so it made it quite exciting. And the weather stayed off, so we were very lucky. We didn't want a year like last year.
Thanks very much indeed, Bob. Congratulations on your third place. Over to Mark then. Mark, as I said, many years in the sport, and your first year in this, delighted to get second place.
Yes, I am. I'm very delighted. So I used to ride obviously like years and years ago, but I've chose to ride this again. But the lay down is easier to ride, so I've enjoyed today. Like batting, I say with these two, but Stevie was the quickest today. So yeah, good luck to him.
And as I said, it made for a superb final, the 3-year dicing it out, but very close proximity.
Yeah, very close. So we know each other, we know what lines to do in that. So yeah, it's good racing it was. Yeah.
Thank you very much, well deserved on second place. Thank you. Stephen, many congratulations, superb win.
Thank you. It was very tight all day, and I knew the final. I needed to get a good date, and concentrated on that, and then got my head down, and got my head down and went for it really.
Interesting, all the other top scorers in all the other classes chose the outside gate. You were the only one that won in this top pick that chose the inside gate, and it obviously worked for you.
Yeah, well, in my heats it was 12, 9 and 3, and I got the best trap off for 3, and had a look at the grooves before the start and just wanted a deep rut, so she finally hooked up for the final, and I knew I needed to get the drop, because we're all pretty, we all drop points today, so we all know we're pretty quick, and we knew the first one going in the first corner probably had it, so that was my main concentration, just to get out the gate, which I'm never really good at anyway. So it makes a change to get a good drop, and yeah, like I say, just got my head down and went really. So.
Superb result in what has already been a very good season for you so far.
Yeah, I'm riding to enjoy myself, and don't ride with pressure on me, and I'm too old to get hurt now, so we have to keep it on 2 wheels, so that's what we try and do. Yeah, hopefully gonna get a ride at Rowlands, because I'm 40 in September, so I'm looking for some old conventional forks, and love to get out aboard and have a go on these smooth tracks.
Thank you very much indeed. It's 500 champion Stephen Green. Thank you very much indeed, gentlemen. That concludes the presentation, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Thanks very much to Colin Sweeby and the Hayes and Southall Club for putting on a super meeting for us today. Have a safe journey home. Don't forget Cornwall next week and Frittenden and Worcester the week after. Thank you very much indeed.